That's not good, man. And now you're touching it? It just teleported! It's a skinwalker! That one was probably the most disturbing one at the end there. It just freaks me out, bro. For some reason, it just freaks me out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction video. I'm gonna start to be doing these more because they're doing good, so I'm gonna keep on doing them because they're doing good, okay? In today's video, we're gonna be reacting to the 6 most disturbing forest encounters caught on camera. You will never see me go into the forest woods alone. But anyways, guys, before I start the video, I just want to make this as quick as possible. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers, guys. We did it. Yeah, it's just unbelievable to me. And these reaction videos are part of that because they've definitely helped. They've done pretty good. And not just the reaction videos. More importantly, it's you guys. So yeah, I don't want to bore you with, oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. You're the but it's true, you know, you guys are the reason why I make these videos, and it's just, I hope to entertain you, maybe make you laugh or something. So just thank you so much. 1,000 subscribers, guys. We did it, and I can't wait to see what this channel has in store in 2026. 6 most disturbing forest encounters caught on camera. Let's get into the reaction. Here we go.
In January 2015, a group of New Zealand film students were recording outside their school at Auckland's Parnell railway station. The footage you're seeing now was recorded by a student named Chris Muir. For a few minutes, Chris and his friends were messing around and having fun as they filmed. But that's when the group spotted a man and a woman wearing creepy white masks hiding in the tall grass.
They're just role-playing, bro. Leave them alone. They're just, I don't want to know what they were doing, but look, they're just chilling. It just looks like a couple, but I think they're just chilling
And staring ominously at the camera.
What the hell?
Later revealed, Chris and his buddies first thought that the masked people were probably pranksters from the school trying to creep them out, which is why they can be heard laughing throughout the footage.
What are we doing, dude? Did he just teleport on there? What is going on?
Disturbingly, looking at the footage, they noticed that the couple appeared to be armed. In some of the clips, it looks like
never mind,
a pistol.
No, 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 no! And you're just gonna keep recording?
Where's the other one?
I don't see him.
As soon as the suspects got a little too close for comfort, the group ran back to the main road, after which they reportedly saw a police chopper approaching the area of the incident. It's not entirely clear who called the cops that day, but based on my research, this wasn't the first time the couple had harassed the public with their creepy masks and weapons. Earlier that week, they had terrorized a woman at Auckland's Domain Park, but left before the police were able to arrest them.
They're just a wannabe Michael Myers, let's be honest now. They have a gun, though. Yeah, honestly, seeing that is scary enough, but when they have, yeah, nah.
I'm out, I'm running.
I'm not there anymore, and honestly, I don't need to tell the police, you know, because if I tell the police, then what if they recognize me? They're gonna come back, and they're gonna know I told the police on them, and they're gonna kill me.
Saw someone carrying what appeared to be a weapon. They had no way of knowing if the weapon was real or fake, and would be forced to approach the situation as if it were real. Shortly after that, the suspects reportedly came forward to talk to the cops. Throughout the investigation, the authorities didn't release a whole lot of information to the public about who these people were, whether their weapons were real, or what their intentions were. But one thing we know for sure is that this wasn't just an innocent prank. In fact, when a lot of people online started accusing the students of staging a prank just to get attention, a spokesperson from the school came forward to clarify that the masked suspects had nothing to do with the institute. According to an article from Vice, a police spokesperson later confirmed that the weapons were fake. But I wasn't able to find any official confirmation of this.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say they're fake.
It's a good thing Chris and his friends were able to get away before things took a turn for the worse. Near the base of Mount Fuji in Japan lies a forest that's known among the locals as the Sea of Trees. Interestingly, the entire forest
This is the one that Logan Paul went to. I already know.
grew out of a 30 square kilometer patch of hardened lava that was laid down by the last major eruption of Mount Fuji. A little more disturbingly though, over the years the Sea of Trees has become known as a place where people go to take their own lives. And if you venture far enough into the forest, quietly think once more about your parents, siblings, and children. Please don't suffer alone, and first reach out. In July 2017, urban explorer and YouTuber Burbex ventured into the forest to see what he'd find, walking his viewers through his entire journey into
It's
the
gonna
Sea
be
of
Logan
Trees.
Paul!
It's
gonna be a Logan Paul moment.
But I've already found an abandoned bike. It's actually a pretty nice bike. Let's take a look
No,
at
it's
it.
actually a pretty nice bike, but somebody could have killed him. Hurt them. YouTube don't ban me.
I don't think it's been here a long time. What do we got in here? And there's a packet for a knife.
That's not good, man. And now you're touching
I've
it?
just found
They're gonna
something
think it was
in the
you.
bag. It says 1211. I can't quite make out. I think this is somebody's name just here, and I'm not sure what this means.
It's incredibly haunting to think how many lives have been lost in that forest over the years, and even more disturbing to think that any random passerby could easily find the body while exploring the terrain. Over the years, the Japanese government has implemented several measures, such as placing security cameras near the entrance to track those who walk inside, as well as training volunteers to talk to the visitors who are thinking of taking their lives. Still, this hasn't stopped people from following through with it, and the fact that the media has really played a big part in sensationalizing the forest in recent years hasn't helped
Such a
either.
creepy looking forest, too. It's so creepy. Why would you...
In early 2023, a man named David Meredith was taking his usual evening stroll through his neighborhood in Red Deer, Canada, when he suddenly saw a bull moose eating next to a tree. Hoping to catch a
What?
better glimpse, he hid behind the tree to watch. And that's when the moose turned around and started charging him. To understand how incredibly dangerous this is, keep in
Oh
mind
my-
that an adult male moose can run
Look at the
faster than
size!
35 miles per hour, which is almost twice as fast as the max speed for the average human
Oh my
male.
goodness.
Even though moose aren't generally aggressive, they can easily trample and kill a human if they feel threatened.
That's a
which is probably
dinosaur,
what
that's not
happened
a-
here. Fearing for his life, David hoisted himself up the tree next to him to avoid getting stabbed by the moose's antlers.
That is terrifying.
Up a tree.
As soon as he was out of the moose's reach, he started recording. For about 30 seconds, the moose just stares at David, and you can hear the uploader's nervous breathing as he waits for the moose to leave.
Skinwalker.
But shortly after, the moose starts charging back and forth with its head down, which is a clear sign that it's stressed and would probably trample David if he were to come down or fall from the tree.
It's a skinwalker.
A flimsy-looking branch, which is honestly one of the most concerning parts of this whole situation.
Oh.
That branch breaks, and David would have been at the mercy of a very angry moose and might not have lived to tell the tale. Luckily,
Yeah.
after seeing that David wasn't coming down,
It's good that he did that. It's good that he did that.
Thanks to which the uploader was able to come down safely after waiting it out for around an extra half hour.
You put fried chicken on
If you guys saw a moose, would you try to go up to it and pet it? Because I think I would. But I guess that's not the right thing to do. No, seriously though, those things are kind of scary, bro.
February 2018, a man named Greg Harris uploaded a GoPro video of himself riding his ATV on an unnamed trail.
Okay.
For the first few seconds, the footage shows pretty much exactly what you'd expect from this kind of upload. But in the blink of an eye, something extremely disturbing interrupts Greg's ATV ride.
What? Oh! So he almost just crashed or something? The freak?
If you didn't catch it, someone had set up a metal wire between the two trees, which got caught in the uploader's helmet and forced him to stop.
What?
It's pretty disturbing to think that if Greg hadn't been so lucky, he could have been decapitated by the wire. Fortunately, as mentioned in the video description, his speed along with the wire hitting his helmet instead of his neck caused it to break as he passed through it. It might seem shocking that anyone would even think of doing something as incredibly evil as setting up a lethal booby trap in the middle of an ATV trail, but sadly, it's actually pretty common in the dirt bike and ATV community. Sometimes these wires are set up by people trying to keep bikers off their property. Others are set up by psychos who get irritated by the noise and decide to use violence to fix the issue. This is just one of those videos where if the wire was set up just slightly lower, the accident could have easily been fatal. Luckily, he was able to walk away with minimal injuries, and he used his video as a way to warn others to watch out for these kinds of traps, especially when riding through trees.
Bro, not knowing, because you can barely see it, right? Because it's like a wire, and if you're going fast enough, you're not going to be able to see that in time. Especially if, you know, all of a sudden, that's messed up. Why do we need to do this though? Like, don't people just put up signs on the trees? Private property, don't trespass. You know what I mean? Like, why are we trying to cut people's heads off?
Back in the summer of 2014, a man named Chris was biking in the mountains near Fernie, British Columbia when he suddenly noticed what appeared to be an animal approaching him in the tall grass.
Bigfoot!
Immediately, he realized it was a mountain lion, and that's when he
even
started
worse.
recording.
I hope you can see it. But there's a mountain lion.
I can't.
He's crouching in the grass.
I can't.
He's actually coming towards me.
I can't.
At first, it's kind of hard to see where exactly the animal is, but as Chris walks towards the
I see it!
trail, you can see it emerging from the grass.
I see it. I see it. I see it. It's so blended in. Oh my god. No, that's terrifying. No. This guy better be armed.
And he's stalking me.
This guy better be armed. This is terrifying.
Even though mountain
you can't even outrun.
are rare, they have been known to attack people in certain situations. And let's just say, if you see one stalking you in the tall grass, slowly approaching as it stares you down, you can be pretty certain that you're in danger. About 2 minutes into the footage, the lion starts walking a little faster, and Chris does the one thing you never do with a mountain lion by turning his back and starting to run.
You're not outrunning it. You're not out. Oh, here we go. Cameraman never dies. It just teleported.
Hey, Mr. Mountain Lion. How are you doing?
Why does it look
Nice to see you.
Why does it look scared now?
I am much bigger than you.
Over the next couple of minutes, Chris tries to get the animal to go away, but it only walks around him and continues to stalk him.
It's creepy,
staring
bro.
him down in the tall grass near the entrance to the woods. A couple of minutes later, the uploader manages to take a few steps toward the main trail back to his car, but he doesn't get too far before the mountain lion cuts him off again.
Oh my god, it's so close. Must be hungry, bro.
Stay there. I'm not afraid of you.
Fortunately, after a few moments of tension, the mountain lion turns around and disappears into the trees. Being in a position like that has to be downright terrifying, especially when you consider that the only reason the lion didn't attack was because it didn't want to.
Comment below, what is more scarier? This mountain lion or the moose one that we saw? Which one, if you had to pick, would you rather go against? I don't know. The mountain lion or the moose? Honestly, I think I'm taking the mountain lion. Just because they're a little bit smaller. They're not as strong. They're probably faster. But maybe I can, like, go like this, you know? I can, like, put my hands up like what you're supposed to do with the bear. I'm probably dead either way.
In March 2019, a 5-year-old girl from Fairlawn, New Jersey was playing with her friends near a creek in a wooded area behind their home right off Route 208.
Okay.
This was an area the family knew very well, as they'd been living there for 13 years, and the girl's father, Dave Kuroda, and his wife felt completely safe letting their kid play in the woods behind their house. But at some point during that particular afternoon, the girl came across a pile of clothing in the woods, after which she immediately ran back to tell her dad what she had found. Strangely, the clothes appeared to have been cut off a person's body, and there were suspicious red stains all over the tattered, shredded outfit. feeling like it was just too out of the ordinary for a random pile of cut-up clothes to appear near the entrance of the woods so close to his home.
This is the most disturbing
Even though
one.
This was the first time their daughter saw the clothes. It appeared they had been in the woods for several months, which explains some of the excessive wear and tear, but not the suspicious cuts and stains all over the outfit. Immediately, Fairlawn police started asking the public if they could identify the clothes, hoping that it was just a prank rather than something more sinister. Unfortunately, nobody came forward, and until the clothes can be linked to some sort of crime or to a victim, they can't be accepted for testing by the police department. To this day, the cops from the Fairlawn Police Department haven't been able to match the clothing to anyone in particular.
Just can't take the
And
DNA?
At this point, all we can do is hope that whoever those clothes belong to did not come to the harrowing fate that the dark reddish stains imply.
Wow. That one was probably the most disturbing one at the end there. Well, guys, there we go. 6 most disturbing forest encounters caught on camera. Huge shout out to Chilling Scares, you know. He's the one that made this video, and I'm going to be doing more reaction videos to his channel because he makes some very good, scary reaction type videos. Yeah, never go into the woods by yourself, only if you have to. It just freaks me out, bro. For some reason, it just freaks me out. Like, if I'm going camping and I bring, you know, and I have a couple friends, okay, that's not bad, okay? But if you're in the middle of, like, if you get lost in the woods, you're dead. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Let me know in the comments below what else I should react to. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Okay, maybe if you somewhat enjoyed and liked the video too. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers yet again. And I will see you guys soon. Peace.